You got the beard going.
If he shaved that into Van Dyke or whatever that's called, yeah.
Mm. Oh. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to my comic shop in North Kingsville, Ohio.
This is Captain's Comics Toys, and this just in.
Your 11 o'clock comic shop news.
Well,
What have you been up to, man?
well, I'll tell you what. It is Kayfabe-tober, which is it's the guys from Cartoonist Kayfabe, which I'm a Kayfabe fanatic. Dr. Ben, local cartoonist.
Any self-respecting comic book collector should be. Big K-Fab fan, I mean.
There's a wealth of information every episode. It's amazing. What we do every October is we have a different drawing prompt every day. Might be a character, a creator, a storyline, and so every day, you draw that, and everyone puts their work online, tags it with the hashtag. That's what I've been doing.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's it really challenges you, helps you trying to like level up a little bit. So, and I've got to get ready because October 22nd, what's coming up.
What do you got?
Is Great Lakes Geek Fest.
All right.
10 to 5. I'm going to be there. Got new mini comics coming out.
Anybody in the Northeast Ohio region or anybody traveling through should stop on at Geek Expo. Yeah. Northeast Geek Expo.
It's going to be in Ashtabula. I'm sure we can put the little sign we made up for it.
Yeah.
So that way.
And check out the link below. Maybe it's down there. Link? No? We'll post it down underneath the video there.
Yeah, you guys know how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, be there. Like I said, I'm going to have new mini comics. We're going to have some of my Stanley stuff. Stanley J. Wabbit is going to make his first public appearance. Yeah, you got one of the things over there.
Wabbit?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're too far away. We can zoom in on that later.
Yeah. So he's going to be there. New mini comics, original art, sketch covers, a ton of other artists, cosplayers.
You're saying the actual rabbit's going to be there?
Yes, it's going to be.
And he's not going to be on paper.
No, he's live in person or in Wabbit, whatever we would call that. It's going to be.
Oh wow!
It's going to be quite a fun show. What have you been doing? I see you got these cards, man.
Oh yeah, take a look at these. I just picked up this famous creator comic cards. I was looking through those just a little bit ago.
Yeah, is that is Dan Brereton? Oh my God, he's got to be one of the absolute best artists ever. I mean, this is. Oh, it's got his where he came from when he was born.
This
draws with his left hand. I mean, he's an artist, Dan Brereton.
This is a right-hand drawer, Mike Plug. I mean, something about the right hand, you can get better art that way, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'm right-handed myself, but I don't know. I wish I was left-handed. I understand that's worked with your brain hemispheres and whatnot.
You watched Werewolf by Night.
Of course.
I'm sure Michael Plug had a lot of insight on that. He did Werewolf by Night. He did Ghost Rider, Man-Thing. He did a lot of classic supernatural comics. This guy's...
Yeah, I mean, he's all right. He's no Dan Brereton, though. I mean...
What are you talking about?
Dan Brereton?
Michael Plug.
World's finest Batman?
He's way better than Dan.
I don't know, dude. That's
Whatever.
It's kind of over the line a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's a really cool card set. If you happen to run across it, pick it up. It's really cool. Gives a really in-depth, where the creator hometown is and little tidbits, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
but
Dan Brereton, definitely.
We got we got new comic books, people.
What new comics have we got?
Today is Wednesday, October 12th.
That's true.
And it's time for This Just In. For Marvel, there's a new Submariner comic book called Namor Submariner Conquest Shores #1. Now this takes place probably about 100 years into the future. Right.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And Earth, as we know, is pretty destroyed from a big Kree battle. And all the land is pretty much gone. And if there is land, it's kind of hard to live on. So Namor is kind of like ruling the world.
Yeah, it's like the perfect atmosphere for
Right.
climate change. That's his dream come true, really.
So that's kind of cool. And we get to see what's going on in 100 years from now in the Marvel Universe. Maybe it's like a what-if type thing, because, maybe the events can change. Maybe that Kree war could be avoided.
Perhaps you can avoid climate change somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this was battle-induced, I think.
Well, Namor has always been one of us air breathers' foes since his first appearance. I mean,
he doesn't like oxygen. I don't know why. I love it.
Well, also this week we got Punisher War Journal, Brother #1. Old Friends Die Hard. Lady Bullseye failed. Lord Deathstrike failed.
Oh, man.
Every assassin that's been sent to kill Frank Castle fails.
Yeah.
Leaders of the underworld, crime bosses, heads of terrorist organizations, even corrupt governments, they're coming together. They're trying to solve the growing problem of Frank Castle. He's the head of the Hand now.
Yeah.
All these crime bosses and everyone, they're all sharing their intel, resources, and money, and they've put out a collective contract to kill Frank.
Wow. They must really want him dead.
$500 million. $500 million to the person who takes down the Punisher. But there's one face from his past who's in this hunt for more than money.
Who's that?
Got to read it and find out.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Cliffhangers. All right. I'm sold. Give me that comic book off that rack over there. So we got Star Wars Visions #1. It's being done by Takashi Okazaki. How do you say that?
I think Okazaki. He's the guy that did Afro Samurai.
Oh yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
That was a really cool animated show. I think it went into a comic book format too, I think.
Yeah, it was like a manga or whatever. I'm not sure which one was. It seems like the manga might have come out afterwards. I don't know. Maybe I just heard about it afterwards.
Well, Takashi. I'm not that great with Japanese. It doesn't roll off my tongue.
It's your second language, so.
Yeah. But he's back in the comic books, and he's doing a really cool Star Wars manga-style story. So this is going to have like a really good, manga-style spin-off to this Star Wars take.
Yeah, it's like a mix of like that Japanese feudal Japanese, samurais and everything, Star Wars stuff.
It's going to have a Ronin in the Star Wars universe. You can follow a samurai, if you will.
I'm excited. I love the art. Like, I love manga, so I'm down, definitely.
Star Wars manga, I mean, what can go wrong?
We also got Wakanda, issue #1 of 5 this week. Black Panther is no longer welcome in Wakanda.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I mean, what is the nation of Wakanda without its king?
What are they thinking?
So the whole miniseries is going to answer that question. Each issue is going to spotlight a different fan favorite Wakandan character. So first up, we're going to see Shuri.
I like Shuri.
She's going to prove that being without the Black Panther doesn't mean that Wakanda is without heroes to protect it.
Okay.
And she's going to show why there's a good reason why she was the one, why she once wielded the power.
I think she can carry the throne perfectly.
And it's also going to have a history of the Black Panthers as a backup story. So it's going to be the first time anywhere to have the definitive overview to show Black Panther, who has held the power of the Black Panther throughout history. Okay. So, yeah, it's fun.
Sounds good. Can't wait to see how that turns out. Wakanda without Black Panther.
No, T'Challa. How can you...
T'Challa.
Yeah, T'Challa.
I have Wolverine #25, celebrating his 25th issue off this new run of his. It's going to be he's going to be teaming up with Solemn and battling against the Hands Hellbridge. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Celestial Doom is going to be unlikely a team up. And then there's going to be a special bonus at the end of this. It's going to be called Bar Brawl. I flipped through the pages. It looks really cool. A Rough and Tumble 25th anniversary is going to have a bunch of artists in it. I didn't check out the cast, but it's got to be pretty cool if you're dealing with Wolverine.
You know, I would get that, but I'm heavily invested in the Avengers, X-Men, Eternals storyline, and I don't know if this is going to tie into that. Is this an Axe tie-in, or?
I think it might be. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely. It's going to be if it's dealing with X-Men right now, or Avengers, or Eternals, or any solo character. I think it's all going to tie into the
Right on.
Axe.
Axe. Well, because the rest of the Marvel, we've got
Not your body spray. We're talking about.
no, the Avengers, X-Men, Eternals. I love that they put that together. Just it's good. It's a good acronym. I don't know what that's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, acronym.
Because that's this week. We've also got Axe Eternals #1. We've got Axe Iron Fist one shot #1, and Axe Death to Mutants #3 of 3 is out this week.
Lots of axes.
That's what I'm saying. Axe is flying everywhere. That's good.
Juggling.
We also got All Out Avengers issue #2, Amazing Spider-Man issue 11, Black Panther #10, Captain Marvel #42, Daredevil #4, Fantastic Four #48, Gambit #4 of 5, which you know I've been on with this Gambit with Chris Claremont.
Yes.
You know that. I love Chris Claremont. And Young Gambit, Young Storm.
Absolutely.
Fantastic stuff. Genis Vell, Captain Marvel #4 of 5, Immortal X-Men #7, Legion of X #6, and Ghost Rider #7. All from Marvel this week. And there's also 2 more Star Wars. We've got Star Wars 28, Star Wars The High Republic #1, Venom #11, X-Force #32. This is a big week for Marvel. This is
Yeah.
like 50 comics from them. It's awesome.
Make sure your wallet's padded when you go to your local comic book store this week. It's going to hurt.
What do we got? Got anything from DC you're looking at?
Yeah, well, once you're done juggling those axes for Marvel, for DC we have, it's going to be a nice little mystery. A Scooby-Doo mystery, that is, with Batman involved.
Oh, yeah.
So, sometime like around year 1 of Batman's escapades, he lost his purple glove.
Purple gloves? You lost them?
He lost them.
Wow.
And it's up to the Scooby Gang to find them, time traveling back to year 1. That's going to be interesting.
I'm down. Scooby-Doo's definitely been in the news lately. So
Yeah.
with Kate Crusader and Scooby-Doo and the gang.
There's got to be something more to that purple glove, because I lost so many things back in the day that I don't think it warrants a whole Scooby Gang to hunt it down. So,
Well, when you take the G away from glove, you just have love.
oh, there we go.
We're going to find out if this glove story will have a happy ending.
We'll see.
This is also a good week for Batman. We got Batman Incorporated issue 1
Does he got his gloves?
with gloves.
Nice.
You must have found them.
Very well.
We got Ed Brisson writing it. The art by John Timms. It's an all-new, all-exciting adventure for Ghostmaker and his Batman Incorporated team. Batman Incorporated, is like worldwide network of Batmans. So, what was it? Grant Morrison started all that. So this is coming back to it. This team's trust issues and detective skills are immediately put to the test when someone from Ghostmaker and Batman's recent past is brutally murdered. Is it an isolated event, sending a message to the two, or is it the start of something darker, more sinister? They even gave us a hint that it's sinister and dark. It's not.
Oh,
It's not just a coincidence.
well, spoiler alert.
So, I'm down. I want to see what Ed Brisson does, taking, like I said, planet, the worldwide network of Batmans. It's
Right.
awesome. I'm down.
We have Black Adam #1 special edition.
Yeah.
It's so apparently Black Adam's been plagued and infected with a plague, and he's trying to find the next person to take on his the mantle of Black Adam.
Maybe
Who
that's
said
where
Black Panther?
maybe that's where the Black Panther has gone.
I don't know.
Be a crossover again. About
Jump
the
it.
man stuff.
Jumping the Marvel ship on over to DC.
Yeah.
I'm liking it. I can see Black Panther and Black Adam.
It'd be a fun team up if nothing else.
You got Green Arrow and Green Lantern all the time.
That's right.
Maybe battle of the colors, green versus black.
Okay, versus black. It's probably Black Adam would probably.
Yeah.
He's pretty tough.
I don't know. he's super tough, but not with his plague. With his plague, he's out of the commission. I mean, he's looking for the next successor, and it looks like there's a lot of weird stuff going on in that. I'll leave that to the readers. Pick that up. It's gonna be interesting.
Right on. The rest of the DC stuff we got this week is Dark Crisis, Worlds Without a Justice League, Green Arrow #1. Back that Green Arrow. Green Arrow's missing. Black Panther's missing. Black Adam.
I bet you they're all eating shawarma
Sure.
somewhere in Cleveland or something. Just kind of all at some kind of small restaurant, just talking about the good old days.
Could be.
I bet you.
Helping to film Blade is going to be start shooting up in Cleveland soon.
Sweet.
So.
You know,
Some
I
extra
bet you
work, maybe.
bet you Michael Plug worked on a.
Again with the mic. You know what? We also got Flash, the fastest man alive, #2 at 3. Batgirl's 11. And Jurassic League, #6 at 6. Bringing the end of the Jurassic League there. So
That was a fun series.
I like it. The Justice League is dinosaurs. Yeah, it's fun stuff. I dig it.
Dinosaurs, Justice League.
That's it for DC. What sort of indie stuff you looking at this week?
The global best-selling video game ever. You know what that is?
Pac-Man.
Nope. Far Cry.
No.
Far Cry is coming out with the new comic book and video game.
Right.
And this is going to be the prequel to it. The Far Cry 6 that just came out.
Yeah.
So this is the prequel to it. And it's going to follow Jean Cortez, and his favorite pastime is death. He likes that hobby. It says here, favorite death to hobby. Okay.
Everybody's got their own. Seems kind of dark.
This is going to take place in Santa Costa in South America. And, I mean, it's for the warfare. It's a war comic, video game comic, comic. There's so many different types of comics in one.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know I have friends that play Far Cry. I'm no good with the video games.
Yeah, I'm not a video gamer. I like to play them, but I don't have a whole lot of time to. So I don't sit there and have the time. Yeah, unfortunately, if I could, I would.
Yeah, most of my time I'm trying to become a great artist like Dan Brereton.
Oh, come on. He's not that great.
He's fantastic. It takes a lot of practice to get that good,
well,
let me tell you.
What else do you got for Independence?
Chicken Devils #1 is out.
Did you just say Chicken and Devils?
Chicken Devils. It's the world's first, I think the only, actually, hot chicken sandwich inspired vigilante.
Okay.
He's back, and this time he's not flocking around. Mitchell Moss is thrust in the middle of a new gang war. Mitchell battles his family as they actively thwart his efforts to keep them safe. He's trying to keep them safe, and they're fighting him. They're trying to thwart his. I mean, he's a hot chicken sandwich inspired vigilante. I mean,
So is he chicken or a chicken sandwich?
both. I mean, if you're gonna be saved by someone, you want to be saved by the hot chicken sandwich vigilante or like Spider-Man or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
I'd be
Maybe Man-Thing. Man-Thing or Werewolf by Night. That'd be a cool save.
so
You know who created or worked on those, right?
always on this Mike Plug.
Mike
Oh,
Flug.
I don't.
This is a really cool card.
He's no Dan Brereton. I'll tell you that much.
All right. Next for indies, I'm looking at Year Zero, Volume Zero, number one.
Year Zero,
Volume Zero,
Number
number one.
Okay, all right.
Now, well, that'd be weird if they had a number zero.
Number zero.
Year Zero, Volume Zero, number zero. But no, this is number one. Good thing they started with number one because that might be confusing with all those zeros.
Confused.
Kind of like a 000.
000.
But it's going to be packed with prelude to the hit series acclaimed horror writer Daniel Cross. He worked with George Romero on the Living Dead, and so he's on. It seems like an anthology series, like another horror anthology.
Right on.
And this guy's got the background in horror, and it's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
There's a zombie apocalypse.
Gotta have the zombie apocalypse. That's pretty much a state, especially if you were working with George Romero stuff. You got it.
Yeah, I mean that's what he's known for.
I think it's legally you're obliged to. I've got Approach number one, which is another like horror miniseries. I mean, this is definitely it's October, kayfabe-tober, if you will. It's writers Jeremy Hahn and Jason Hurley, and artist Jess S. Hervais. And a storm is coming that's bringing more than bad weather. Airport employees Mac and Abigail find themselves snowed in after a blizzard, and they witness a terrible plane crash. They pull the survivor from the wreckage, and they realize this plane that just crashed has been missing for 27 years. So the nightmare has only begun. The people are trapped in the airport, and they soon find themselves confronted with what this missing plane has brought back. So it's a good story. Like I said, Halloween, spooky season, and missing plane missing for 27 years. Now it finally crashes.
Eerie.
Fun stuff.
Sounds great. Who doesn't like a little horror on their October readings?
Exactly.
I'm looking at Hitomi number one of another small little miniseries. This is if you like your Quentin Tarantino movies like I do, this is going to be your comic because it's going to be like a female lead martial artist samurai. She's questing to get the honor of becoming a samurai, and there's so many things in her ways, including she's female. So she's got a long battle ahead. She found a trainer that's been disgraced and disgraced warrior that's training her. So so that looks like a fun read right there. Anything Quentin Tarantino style, I'm in.
I love samurai stuff. Which, did you ever see? I don't think you have it here. It's been sold out for a long time. The old that samurai Spawn toy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I used to have that back in the day.
Yeah.
Awesome. Which, oddly enough, there's a new issue of Spawn this week too. Spawn 334, way past issue 300.
Record breaking.
Spawn receives a cryptic message from someone that he thought was dead. Could be a cry for help, or could it be a trap to ensnare the Hellspawn?
Sounds like a Far Cry.
Far Cry 6.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong with Spawn. I mean, Todd McFarlane, he always brings in just top of the line artists. I'm actually often surprised that he hasn't brought Dan Barrington in to do a couple issues of Spawn, because
You think Dan Barrington would be a better choice than Mike Plug? I mean, this guy dabbles in the supernatural comics.
Any day.
What kind of supernatural comics did he ever do?
The Nocturnals, Batman and Superman, World's Finest.
That's not really supernatural. This guy's got Man-Thing, Ghost Rider, Frankenstein, Werewolf by Night. I mean, he's a legend in all the supernatural. This is a perfect candidate for Todd McFarlane to recruit.
Barrington also worked with Clive Barker. Yeah, top that, Mr. Mike Plug.
Clive Barker's a big deal, but
Yes.
he's not Todd McFarlane. That sounds like another battle. That's it for indie, but oh wait, we got small little guys.
Yeah, we got all the.
We have Erratic Recharge #2,
Yeah.
Highball #2, Something's Killing the Children Volume 5,
Yeah.
Overwatch New Blood #4, 007 #3. 20th Century Men #2, Do a Power Bomb #5, and Starhenge Dragon and Boar #4. Starhenge Dragon and Boar #4.
Yeah, that Liam Sharp joint was fantastic. He's another classic artist, that Liam Sharp. Painter, now writing. I mean, he's no Dan Brereton, but Liam Sharp, he's definitely he knows what he's doing. He probably studied some Dan Brereton.
I don't know. I mean, this guy did Doctor Strange, Planet of the Apes. I mean, the list goes on. I just can't read it all right now.
I'm gonna bring in a couple Dan Brereton books next week, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
All right.
If you can even find any Mike Plug.
Oh, you can find Mike Plug.
Well, we're gonna settle this one way. We're gonna.
All right.
Mike Plug. I don't know.
That's all the time we have today. Stop at your local comic book store and pick up some comics.
For sure.
Normally we would have Manny, but during the hurricane.
Yeah, Manny has still been. I think he just got his power back on.
He's okay. He survived. I think all his comic books survived. Thank God for that.
Yeah. He's still there. I mean, he was just devastated down there. If you watch the news at all, Florida took a hit.
But I'm pretty sure he used his time wisely and read a lot of comic books.
I believe he reads by candlelight when he has to. So.
Who doesn't? That'd be like the coolest way to read your Mike Plug comics, by candlelight.
Well, maybe after you get done with some Dan Brereton stuff, maybe.
Yeah, your little kids' books and go straight to the
little kids' books. Okay, well that's probably enough for today. So.
All right. Join us next week. Take care.
I mean, Brereton, penciler, painter. Not just a penciler, also a painter. He graduated from